Hello judges, my name is Alex Wambugu. I am a founder, entrepreneur and a software developer. My professional background, however, is in analytical chemistry with management, and this has equipped me with a penchant for understanding the natural sciences as well as management practices such as accounting and management sciences. Currently, I am the founder of Mtamwal, a social commerce enterprise that seeks to increase engagement between small businesses and their shoppers. The idea is to help these businesses establish a verified digital presence, and I am combining this concept together with something that I did a while back, which is debt collection, whereby I worked as an accounts collection manager with Collection Africa Limited, and my duties involved managing a monthly portfolio of debt products. Now, the reason I am combining these two is because a lot of SMEs normally maintain an informal debt ledger with their shoppers, whereby they provide goods or services on credit, and these shoppers will then pay at a later time. For SMEs, this is vital, whereby they maintain manual ledgers. My idea is to digitize this ledger and then leverage on AI for culturally sensitive messaging. So culturally intelligent date reminders can improve SME flows in a global marketplace. SMEs play an important role in any economy. For example, where I come from, SMEs contribute to over 80% of the GDP, and a majority of these are in the informal sector. Moreover, most of these SMEs tend to employ a high number of women as compared to formal employment. It is therefore important to promote the sustainability of such enterprises, especially in such times whereby there is a lot of distress, not only at the local level but also at the national level. Culturally sensitive communication can help us achieve these objectives by promoting greater debt recovery. Cultural factors can influence payment behavior because debt collection is a sensitive matter. As such, by leveraging on cultural cues, we can help to improve debt collection strategies and promote the sustainability of SMEs. So one challenge with current debt collection practices, which I have experienced myself, is that they tend to be very abrasive and they tend to kind of be very coercive. As opposed to this, by leveraging cultural insights, we can be able to develop messaging that is competent to the needs of the consumer, which in this case is the data, or for the SME, the shopper. Now, how I achieved this is that I leveraged the IBM Granite model, which I will demonstrate shortly, to be able to develop cues that are attuned to the different cultures of the different individuals. So now let us go to this Granite model. Here you can see I have several date reminders. The first one is for a person in Kenya, where I come from. You can see that for this one, it is a very straightforward, your outstanding balance from our last meeting. However, there is an allusion to maintaining good relations and a collectivism. Let us go to a queue in Japan. For this queue, we can also find that there is an allusion to a recent engagement, and there is also that collectivism of our agreed upon and both parties' commitment, and this reflects the collectivism in both Japanese and Kenyan cultures. But when we shift to a different culture such as the US, which is more individualistic, we find that the date reminder is very assertive, and it seeks to, like, it doesn't allude to any collectivism, as was the case with the one for Japan and Kenya. And another example now is England, and we can find that for this one there's also that allusion to collectivism, but unlike the one for Kenya and for Japan, there is also a high tendency to masculinity. Let us see what the prompt would look like for someone in, say, Singapore. Let reminder for someone in Brazil. So we can see now the model, in fact, it also generates the prompt in Chinese, and this is because we are leveraging the in Portuguese, and this is because we are leveraging the Granite 20B multilingual model. Thank you for your patience.